Erastus Ngura Odhiambo, accused of pulling his girlfriend out of her car before shooting her dead, will spend 20 years behind bars after the High Court found him guilty of murder.
Having considered all the circumstances of this case, the mitigation of the accused and the fact that he is remorseful, and having considered the statement by the family, it is my view that justice will be served if the accused is sentenced to serve a term in jail. Consequently, I hereby sentence the accused, Erastus Ngura Odhiambo, to serve a term of imprisonment for a period of 20 years. The law allows the accused to launch his appeal within 14 days after today, and I hereby inform him of that right.
The court established that the gun recovered from Erastus Ngura Odhiambo was the same gun used to kill Linda Wanjiku Irungu on the night of December 12, 2014 at Buruburu Phase 5 in Nairobi. The court observed that a quarrel ensued between the two, who were said to have been living together for more than 2 years when Odhiambo committed the crime.
The accused, in my view, could have acted differently despite the circumstances facing him that night. As stated in my judgment, the situation was explosive in that the accused was not happy after the deceased failed to join him that evening and his attempts to reach her were fruitless. The accused had a gun which was cocked, and in that state he went looking for the accused in her residence, not once but severally. When he finally found her, he confronted her, and what happened thereafter led to the circumstances giving rise to this trial.
Odhiambo was further found guilty of multiple charges, including handling an unlicensed firearm and being in possession of a gun used to commit murder. Meanwhile, the High Court is set to rule on whether televangelist James Nganga and 3 others accused of murder will appear in person during the proceedings of the state appeal against the ruling of the acquittal. The development follows an application by defense lawyers to have the accused excused from attending court during the appeal hearing. The lawyers argue that the law does not compel the accused to be in court during the appeal proceedings, as there was no criminal case pending against them. And the National Treasury has defended its decision to implement the new tax measures proposed by the government in the Finance Bill 2018. In an affidavit, the National Treasury Principal Secretary Engineer Kamau Thuge argues that Treasury fully complied with the deadline set in the law, including proper legislative process and public participation. This is after the High Court temporarily suspended the realization of any tax proposed in the bill following a case challenging its constitutionality lodged by activist Okio Mtata. Finally, the Kiambu High Court has heard that former Commissioner of Lands Zablon Mabea, alongside other lands officials, denounced the signatures appended in a title deed fraudulently obtained to acquire 400 million shillings piece of land in Nairobi's Westlands. According to the officers, forensic examination on the title deed obtained by the accused Mukhtar Saman confirmed signatures had been forged. In the case, Mukhtar Saman has been sued by businessman Pius Ngugi for fraudulently acquiring the property with an intention to sell it. Ben Chumba, reporting for Scales of Justice.